Sex is not marriage, but sex is part of marriage. Sex can be such a stark barometer for a marriage. Love and sex do not sustain a marriage. Sex is about the quality of your entire love life, not the intricate alignment of your bodies. The deepest moments of intimacy occur when you're not talking. Sexual energy is just that, it's energy. And where we choose to expend that energy makes all the difference in the world. But you shouldn't give up on having a great sex life once you're married. Intimacy is key to having a healthy, functional, and overall happy relationship. Passionate sex is great. A passionate marriage filled with passionate sex, so much better. Couples who schedule time to connect with each other have healthier, happier relationships. Done well, marital sexuality can be a supremely healing experience.
That's why the marriage bed is usually a pretty accurate picture of what else is going on in the marriage. Love, intimacy, and sex. Sex is one of the most powerful gifts God ever created. It was designed to bring a man and woman together in a physical, emotional, and spiritual bond that would create pleasure, intimacy, and also procreation. Yes, sex involves our bodies, but it doesn't involve only or even primarily our bodies. It's so much more than that. Intimacy includes physical closeness, and to many, this quickly gets translated to meaning a sexual relationship. Of course, married love includes sex, as it should, but long-married couples will often relate that the sexual part of their relationship is only one of many ways they are intimate with each other. They slipped briskly into an intimacy from which they never recovered. Intimacy is not something that just happens between two people. It is a way of being alive. At every moment, we are choosing either to reveal ourselves or to protect ourselves, to value ourselves or to diminish ourselves, to tell the truth or to hide, to dive into life or to avoid it. Intimacy is making the choice to be connected to rather than isolated from our deepest truth as that moment. Men and women approach sex very differently. Men make love to feel loved. Women need to feel loved to make love. Sexual intimacy is a continuing process of discovery. Intimacy is the capacity to be rather weird with someone, and finding that that's okay with them. Real intimacy is a sacred experience. It never exposes its secret trust and belonging to the voyeuristic eye of a neon culture. Real intimacy is of the soul, and the soul is reserved. Intimacy between the husband and wife is one of the characteristics of a healthy marriage. One of the problems is that we have different ideas as to what it means to have intimacy. For some husbands, intimacy means sex. For most wives, intimacy is something far more emotional. When we live at the pace of a NASCAR race, sex is one of the first things that goes. Once again, if you want to improve your sex life as a couple, You need to examine your relationship outside the bedroom. What are you doing that is keeping you from sexual intimacy? Intimacy is a totally different dimension. It is allowing the other to come into you, to see you as you see yourself. Sex about love. Love is an ice cream sundae with all the marvelous coverings. Sex is the cherry on top. True love is not a hide-and-seek game. In true love, both lovers seek each other. You always gain by giving love. There is only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. If you find someone you love in your life, then hang on to that love. We are most alive when we're in love. I believe that love takes time. I believe there is such a thing as infatuation at first sight, but not love at first sight. The only thing we never get enough of is love, and the only thing we never give enough of is love. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. True love comes quietly without banners or flashing lights. If you hear bells, get your ears checked. Love is friendship that has caught fire.